Let's get this thing started. On this show, anything could happen.
It's gonna be amazing.
Welcome to the Derek and Jess and the Family Nest right here on Blog Talk Radio and YouTube. We are not alone.
We are not alone. No.
I am for those
Lovely
of you,
people.
For those of you who are watching right now on YouTube.
Congrats.
Congrats for that.
You're
Well done.
Way to go.
You're the lucky
found it,
people.
yeah.
You're the lucky people. I'm sitting here gingerly. If all of a sudden I disappear from the screen,
It's because
I blew a bolt on my
going
chair,
down,
and so if I sink down 3 inches, I'm just I'm over by this desk trying to grab
And
on.
then if you see all of us go away, it's because there's
an
concussion
earthquake.
and blood.
Yeah, or there's something wrong. That's exactly right. You are watching Derek and Jess and the Family Nest. You're listening to Derek and Jess and the Family Nest, and there are a number of ways that you can get a hold of us. You can look at our website, derekandjess.net, right?
Yes.
Derek and Jess.
There it
You have to
is.
keep me.
And that's our mobile. This is our mobile clip.
No, that's not
Right?
our mobile.
Yeah.
No, that's our website. That's not our mobile.
Well, sorry. There we go.
There's the mobile right there.
It looks like our.
M as in mobile, m.derekandjess.net. Everything that you've ever wanted to know about Derek and Jess is on that mobile. Bring up your phone. Boom. You can watch videos. You can listen to the Blog Talk
See all
Radio.
the local news.
Yeah.
Everything's
Can you do
on
that?
there. Yes.
That's
you can
cool.
do everything.
Yeah. You can also find us on our Facebook that has a number of weird things on it. Have you noticed the weird things that I've been putting on it
There's a
lately?
lot of
Yes,
weird
but
things
there's
on
also
there.
a lot of. I love our webpage or our
Facebook?
I
do
love
too.
it.
Yep.
50 Shades of Jess.
50
Facebook?
Shades of Jess. Yeah,
Yes.
that was.
When we took the
exactly what you
picture
think
of
it
it. It was
That was-
50 Shades of Jess.
Because
That
you
was-
knew my mom took me to that movie.
No.
And I was wearing my hood. You
Man,
knew.
oh man.
You got
that's-
your
yeah.
sunglasses on.
Yeah. Also, you can find us on our Twitter at D&J Nest. So we want to get into La Junta, but before we do that, we want to let you know who we have with us.
Yes, our unbelievable guest. We've had Jacob before, Derek's son.
Yes.
Yes, Jacob Hutchison.
He's old news.
And
All news. Watch Solomon Hutch. That's really why I'm here.
and I want to
favorite
make sure that
show.
I want to make sure that we get this right. The director and the big shot of the Children's Theater.
Yes.
Is that what we call it?
Big shot.
Big
yes.
shot?
She's a
Is that
big
what we call
shot.
it?
Official
She's big
title,
news.
Big
shot.
cheese.
Do
She's
we-
a big deal.
Is
She's a
it
big
called
deal.
the Children's Theater?
Children's Theater of La Junta.
Children's Theater of La Junta is Kelly Jo Smith, who is the big shot, and also, we'll get into this a little bit, but also the witch.
Gonna be a busy summer.
And
Yeah.
into
Busy.
the
I
woods
should probably
at the Picket
finish
Wire
that
Theater.
sentence.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's
Yeah.
and also,
Also the witch, and also in a summer play at the Picket Wire. No, it's the witch of Into the Woods.
Into
Yes.
the woods we go.
We're going to talk
that's
about
fun.
that in just a little bit. So welcome to Derek and
Thank
Jess.
you.
They are going to be talking about Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
I knew that was going to
Poppins.
start.
Sorry, it's got to. It
gotta
just comes
happen.
out, Derek.
I know.
Jeez,
I
you
know.
censor me.
But I wish it would.
I wish it would.
Pops out, doesn't it?
It does poop out.
A little bit. A little bit of La Junta news here. Last night.
Last night was the gala.
Gala.
Well, potato, really. But
Picket Wire.
It was the Picket
Wire
Wire. It was the
Gala.
Picket Wire Gala, and it was absolutely fantastic.
it was. Good time.
From the invocation on was just
The
He
invocation
did
was
that.
fabulous.
He's-
And I heard people say that, so
really.
yes, I did.
It's
I
always
spent a lot of
pleasure.
time writing that.
Yes, I did.
I did.
No,
done.
wait, did you really? Because I was
not
going to
that
say
long.
you do
Not that long.
stuff like in your sleep.
Not
Okay.
not that long. It was the Picket Wire Gala, and
A fundraiser.
raising money for the fundraiser. I did the invocation. Jess did a fantastic job
I was
as the auctioneer.
Auctioneer. I wish I
And
could have seen
okay,
that.
it was the first time I've ever done it. B, it was I've never
good.
really been to an auction before, so I didn't
Really?
know.
You've never been-
What you see
Hey.
on TV or something?
Yeah, or something.
All you have to do is make sure. All you have to do is make sure that people pay money. That's it.
all it is.
And I asked them.
And they
I did
did.
it.
Oh, there
I
it
did
is.
it. That's us from
They
last
went.
night. Those are
the
my
crew.
best friends, and
Mm-hmm.
they both helped out a lot with a gala, right? Are
Yep.
we saying
Is that-
gala?
Yes, we're saying the gala.
That's the squad.
That's
right
the
there.
squad.
That's the
That's
squad.
the squad. That's the
I
A
don't think
team.
Tracy sat down the whole evening.
She didn't.
No.
She's
I don't
probably
even think
pretty
she
busy.
was
Tracy-
able to eat the amazing food that was there.
That was what I was going to say too. Cameron and I'm not sure who else was back there.
Hillsteads.
The Hellsteads.
The Hillsteads were back there. The food was amazing.
Great.
I had the chicken. It was absolutely fantastic. There were these green beans with almond shavings and
then the potatoes with the balsamic.
is that what that was?
great.
I could have had a
Pocket
whole.
any of that stuff.
I ate
I
it
could have had a
all,
whole
man.
bowl of that.
I didn't pocket any of it. I ate it all. I'm
But
not
the
kidding.
servers
Really?
afterwards got to eat all of the leftovers and stuff.
Yeah.
No.
The things
came
I
and
do
worked
for the
it.
viewers.
I know it. It was
Things I
absolutely
do for Solomon Hutch fans.
it was absolutely fantastic. We're not sure how much they raised, but it was great.
It was a good turnout. They were able to raise a nice amount.
You know, it was just a
good
nice
turnout.
celebration of those people who appreciate the arts.
Yes.
And it's
Patrons.
just
Yep. And the
nice.
La Junta 7, that was LJ7?
It's the LJ7 band.
LJ7 band
I believe
was
is
there.
their name.
And it was just a fantastic time that was had by all, and now into the summer.
Play?
You guys
Into
been
the
practicing already?
No,
the
they
summer.
start tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Is the read through.
Okay.
So
All right.
Into the Woods.
Into
The woods we go. Okay.
Yes.
Sitting here we have Meryl Streep of La Junta, who is playing the
Meryl
witch.
Streep.
Meryl.
The Meryl Streep.
Streep, man.
But the show dates are Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, July 31st, August 1st, August 2nd, and then the following week, which is August 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Mm-hmm.
The tickets are $15, and it's going to be amazing. The cast is incredible.
Fun cast.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Give us some of the
cast.
people. We went over that one time, but we know.
My husband.
Yeah.
I always.
He does plays? Does he? Really?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
He wasn't the lead last summer.
I heard that he wasn't that great.
I know.
heard that.
So my husband is Prince Charming. His Cinderella is Katie Lonergan. Lexi Summers is Little Red. Do you know his last name? Who is playing Jack? His first name?
Oh, I know it.
Grimmel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. First, Luke. Oh my gosh, why is it spacing my mind?
I don't know.
He was in Les Mis. Oh my word.
There were a lot of people.
L.
No,
starts with an L.
it's gonna come to me. I know L.
Yep.
It's gonna come to me.
Okay.
And then we have
Like right in the
obviously
middle of
the
the show, I'll
witch.
shout it out.
Natalie Summers is the Wicked Witch, and
Nope.
or not the Wicked Witch, the evil stepmother.
Yeah.
Her two evil stepdaughters are Hannah, daughter Hannah Smith, and then Amy Wallner. Abby Wallner is the baker's wife, and the baker is John Eubank. Correct.
John Eubanks. Yeah.
Eubank.
Yes. And then what other characters do
Just
we have? The wolf is the new gentleman in town. I believe he's the DA. His first name's Nelson.
And I'm not sure.
They
Not
got
sure
the
on his
district
last name.
attorney to play the wolf.
Yes.
Amazing.
That's
Yeah,
some power right
That's
there.
some typecasting right there, isn't it? Right there.
And then
Boom.
I think that's like a majority of them, but it's
It's
like I
gonna
said,
be
every
fantastic.
it's going to be
Alex
amazing.
Sanye,
Levi.
the narrator.
It's
Yes.
Levi.
Levi.
Totally remembered
Yes,
right now.
thank you, Levi.
Oh, Levi.
Levi, because I adore Levi. He's such a sweetie. So Levi is Jack.
Go and support it.
Always support the arts.
Always support local
We're
arts.
lovers
Picket
of
Wire
the arts
Center,
here.
Center for the Performing and Visual Arts.
Yes.
That's
We're
what.
all
That's what it.
lovers of the arts here.
We are.
Absolutely love it.
Okay.
I even asked Tracy. I said, "Can I go? Can I hand out
Do something.
brochures?"
Programs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
programs
Yeah.
again. I did that with Les Mis. It was just fantastic. It was great being around.
So
those
congrats
people.
to everybody who got cast, and
Absolutely.
good luck venturing on starting tomorrow for the read-through.
Tomorrow.
Well, it's such talent in the pit and the state. The
That's
music
true.
directors
That is
and
true.
Dean
Bringing back the
Reese
pit
and
Dean
and
Reese
everything.
is in charge. Did you know that? Did I tell you that?
Oh, Dean Reese is.
Dean Reese.
What is that? Conducting.
I'm pretty sure that's
Well, I think
It-
he's
it
music
is a
director.
pit.
Music
Yeah,
director.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Dean's
So,
fantastic.
yeah.
Amazing.
Absolutely love Dean. Go and see it. Get your tickets. I'm not sure when they go on sale, but you'll know from Derek and Jess.
Yes, we'll
All
keep
you
you
have to do is
updated.
check out our Facebook, check out our shows. It's going to be kind of spotty through June for Derek and Jess
Yeah.
on YouTube.
vacationing.
Jess has all kinds of
randoms.
stuff to do. I don't have
We got a
anything to do.
vacation.
Just hang
Yeah.
out.
This
I-
is enough of
Sorry.
a
Yeah.
vacation, Jess.
I'm just going to go
This is the best place to
and
go.
Well,
walk
and it's
around the
Father's
picket
Day.
wire.
It's Father's Day.
Yep.
He's got to have
That's right.
his day.
Also, we want to let you know, and this happens, I don't know how many years this has been happening, but it happens again this summer. If you are under the age of 18 and you want free lunch Monday through Friday, all you have to do is go over to the intermediate school. And I checked with Christine, and I think it is only at the intermediate school this year. I think they're having some issues with the kitchen
Well,
at
it's
the
a
primary
big
school.
room, so
Yeah.
it'll-
Go to the intermediate school. Get yourself some free lunch. There's no reason at all that you have to go without lunch. Just go over there. It's really good. If you're 18 or over, you can buy a lunch for $2.40. Where else?
What a deal. Isn't
Yeah,
that?
where else
yeah.
can you get a good lunch? I remember when the kids were little, we would walk over all the time.
Well,
have
and
free
the
lunch.
adults taking them, it's only $2.40. You can't beat that.
Nope.
$2.40.
Exactly.
No, you can't. It's going to be fantastic. Jess, you're going to tell us about this
Yes.
huge thing, Woodruff Memorial Library. Tell us about that.
Okay. So, the Woodruff Memorial Library Summer Reading Program is upon us. It is June 1st through July 18th.
So that's we're
tomorrow.
Yeah. So as we're recording, it's actually tomorrow.
The kickoff is actually tomorrow from 10 to noon, and it has a bounce house, face painting, chalk art. My 3 kids are already registered. They love it. And get your kids registered because I'm pretty sure the last registration date
July 6th.
is July. Yep.
I think July 6th.
May 18th through July 6th
Yep.
is the registration.
Yep.
It should be a great summer for the kids to read and learn most Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
There are activities for the children, so go on down to Woodruff Memorial, get your kids signed up.
The other thing that we want to make sure that we say is it's not only for little
Oh yeah,
kids.
it's not. There's also something called Unmask.
It's for the
And-
teenagers.
And that's for entering 7th grade through entering 12th grade.
And from
So,
what I
it's
understand,
the older kids.
they're going to be writing their own graphic novel.
Oh, see, and reading is so
Something like
important.
that.
That is cool.
They're going to look at
important.
graphic novels. They're going to create a graphic novel.
And let's get real here. This summer reading program ends with a pool party, pizza pool party. You can't pass that. Come on.
And reading is such a key to unlocking kids and their academic excellence in all the other
Reading is
fields
very
that
important.
it's just
That's been one of my
so
tips
important.
before.
And the
So
other
important.
thing that it
Yes.
does is it avoids or it keeps a lot of the kids from going down.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's that summer
it's
loss.
that summer
Mhm.
loss.
Oh, yeah.
And,
So-
and
3
parents
months is a
just
long
got to keep
time.
at it until you find your kid finds that book that hooks them.
right.
Once that happens, you've got a reader for life, and you just have to keep going.
What
Keep
one
going,
was it
keep
for
going.
you, Kelly Jo? That book that got you?
I think I was horses, so it was Black Beauty and
Oh.
that whole string of horse books. You know,
For
that-
me, it was the bribe of the pizza pool party at the end.
that did it.
Wasn't so much that.
That's what hooked me.
There was no book that
That you had to get the next one to get the next one.
you were about the
Series?
Harry Potter time. Was that it?
I read Harry Potter when they came out, so
Yeah.
I think I was a Harry Potter
Yeah.
fan.
Make
I'm
sure.
the exact same way.
And here's the
needed
thing.
to be
Don't
hooked.
don't think that you've missed it. You can always continue to go up until July 6th.
Oh, yeah.
Take your kids to Woodruff Memorial Library. There's tons and tons of
Well,
things
and
that they're going to be doing
Most
every single
Tuesdays
week.
and Thursdays, there's an activity. Like this Thursday
What is it?
or Tuesday, one of it's you build a hero mask with your child.
And that activity says, you know what, libraries are cool.
Right.
Libraries are cool. They're not
That's
just
right.
a quiet little place you can go there and,
And
have fun.
they have really cool things on June 9th. There's a Thank a Hero, and I think you get to write a letter to
They are. They're
a
writing.
soldier.
They're writing letters
But
to
yeah,
individuals
oh
in the
yeah.
military.
So it says June 4th is a superhero school, so you make hero masks.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Don't Forget God Bless Our Troops on June 11th. And
Right.
all this is taking place at the library in the outdoor patio, which, like everybody's saying, it's a win-win because
and a
your kids get to
beautiful
learn.
facility.
Yes.
Our library is beautiful.
It is. It really is.
It's a free program for your kids.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's
Win-win.
Go there and check it out. Here's something that you and I came across, and maybe either one of you can help me out
yeah,
with it.
we don't quite know
On
what-
June 12th, we pulled this off Lahana Chamber of Commerce Facebook. On June 12th, there's a party at the plaza, which is downtown, right? It's
Right, it
there.
is.
Featuring October Skies.
October Skies.
Is that a band?
That is a band.
Okay.
Of which I know.
We
the
thought it might
members
be
of
an
it.
outdoor concert.
You do? You know the members of it?
Yes.
No kidding. It's going to be an outdoor concert. Tickets are $5 a show. 12 and under are free, or you can buy a 3-show pass for $12. All of this is to raise money for the fireworks. So, is this a local band?
Yeah, I went to school with all 3 members
Oh.
of October Skies.
Really? I did not know
They're
that.
very good.
Are they?
Very, very good. Yes.
So go and check them out.
Local talent.
Yeah,
Nice.
go
And
and
this
get
kind
it.
of is on the same note. On June 26th,
This
you
is
need
so
to help
funny.
raise enough money to get community members out
Yeah.
of jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a fundraiser for the 4th of July fireworks show, and it will be held at the Copper Kitchen.
it was funny because when we were putting the thing,
I kind of
say
freaked
that?
out. I was like, I am not reading something about getting jail members.
Well,
out.
I said, help
I
get
was
community
so
members out of
distraught by
jail,
that.
bail them out.
And I turn around after I'm typing it. I was like, no,
hold on.
I'm not doing. Why do I want to get people out of jail? I was like, that's no.
Evidently, and the way I understand it, they'll stay at the Copper Kitchen.
It's
But
kind of a game, right?
Community members get, quote unquote, arrested, and they have to raise enough money through fundraising on that day or within a certain amount of time to bail them out.
Right.
All of that money is going to help for the fireworks.
I think in hindsight, you should have probably said, by the way, this is like a little skit game. It's
Maybe.
not for real.
No, you should just
Maybe.
let everyone to believe that they were actually.
It's a free
bailing
day for
people
jail
out.
people.
Yeah.
Get them out.
So if you
Get
know
out of jail
anybody,
card.
Get 'em
you
out.
know anybody in jail and you'd like to bail them out, it's fundraising day. So that's some of the Lahaina news. There's a lot of other things going on during the summer. Keep an eye on our Facebook. Keep an eye on our webpage. They'll be in there all the time. As soon as we find out anything more about any of the things that you've heard about, we'll put it on
Always
our
on the Facebook page.
Always on the Facebook
You need to like
page.
us, follow us, because he literally posts everything. He literally posts everything on our Facebook page.
We try to. Anything that has to do with La Junta or the surrounding areas. So there's a lot of things that are going on. But we want to get to Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Mary
Mary Poppins, the director, and Bet.
Yes.
It sounds like I say B-U-T-T. Can I say that on a family show?
But?
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah. Well, I could go either way. I
It
don't
does.
know.
Yeah, no, it could be
we don't
either way.
know.
It could be.
But the Children's Theater of La Junta.
There it is, right there.
Mary Poppins. And so we want to talk to Kelly Jo and to Jacob. And I have to start out, Kelly Jo, but because I'm so interested in this, how do you determine, because later on we're going to be playing a Pictionary game, and it's been going on for 15 years. How do you determine this is the show for the summer?
The biggest thing, when I first began, I'd never directed musicals, so I would ask people, what are some good musicals? And they'd tell me, and okay, I'd do that. And it would be one that I just hated. I'm like, I'm not a real George Gershwin.
Right.
I mean, that was like one of the first ones that I ever directed, and I'm like,
This is just not for me.
hours that you put in on
Right.
something. So first of all, do I want to spend hours and hours and hours with this music, with this story? So that's first, it has to be something that I like.
That you like.
That
Okay.
I like. And I think then you consider the audience and, because I've done Picket Wire, so a play I pick at Picket Wire, which is for adults, is
Right.
probably be a little different than one that we're trying to hit a target audience, kids and kid actors. So who's in it?
Right.
And then the talent that you have. Can you pull this off with the talent that you have around your surrounding area? So.
And then you decided, after looking at all those, that this year was going to be Mary Poppins. And I think probably what we should make sure we say, because I can remember your little one being in there, children's theater is for everybody all the way from what?
Yeah, you have young ones.
Well,
You
I
Yeah,
have
there's
four.
some
second,
little
and it
ones.
depends. Second grade through 12th grade. Is what
Second
I
grade
have.
through 12th grade.
Sometimes like
You
Charlotte's
needed it.
Web had goslings.
And that's why Kate was
That's
in
why
it, so
Kate
she had
was in
the
there.
ones.
Had the little
So
goslings.
it kind of depends on the
On the
show,
show.
on what we're looking for.
And this year is Mary Poppins. Jake, you are playing Bert.
Bert.
And how did you get wrangled into that? Was it one of
Well-
those things that, I mean, how do you determine, okay, I'm going to give or at least through June, all the way through June, and you guys start
We started in May.
in May.
Well, we usually have gone kind of the second week in July, and last year we moved it forward to avoid some conflicts, and parents really liked it. I put out, a little survey, because that left you July and August for family vacations and
Right.
that sort of thing. So we kept with it, although it means we have to start earlier in
Right.
May.
Well, at first I didn't think I was going to be able to do it because me and Jeremy would be going to nationals.
That's right. Want to congratulate
In-
you guys on June
in
15th.
Dallas. So I didn't think I'd be able to do it because there'd be a large chunk of time where I would be gone. And then Miss Smith and Melissa and a couple other people who were working backstage kind of got a hold of me and said, okay, we can work around this,
Make
but
this
it
work.
would be really cool if you went and auditioned. And I said, okay. And I auditioned, and
And you are Bert,
rest
for
is
those of you who
history.
do not know Mary Poppins at all.
So he's
Bert.
lead.
you're.
lead
Everybody
man.
says the same thing. You're Dick Van Dyke.
Dick, yeah,
I mean, that's
Dick Van Dyke made that role, I suppose.
Yeah.
Iconic. Well, Julie Andrews and he.
right.
Yeah.
Julie Julie Andrews being Mary Poppins. And,
But yes, that is me.
And I don't know. And Joe probably came back with the picket wire when they were doing Les Mis, and I mean, there's some tough pieces, obviously, in Les Mis that he has to hit. And so far, as a parent, I will tell you, Kelly Jo, we don't hear a lot. Jacob comes home. How did practice go? Good, but
good.
But there is
You got to leave some mystery in
there's
there.
a notorious, and I've heard this from more than one people because we had Abby on. I mean, and there seems to be this either the brightening of the faces or a lowering of the spirit when we talk
Lowering
about
of the
this
spirit.
super cow dance.
Supercalifragilistic.
Super
Yes.
cow
Let me tell you,
dance. Most
not
of
only
the
that
dance.
one,
Okay.
but I am so proud of these kids, and I think I see a blossoming. They are so proud of themselves. You can just see it in the performance because these are at least 3 really hard dance numbers.
They're
Jake's
very
doing-
difficult.
I mean,
They're
he's
very difficult, and they
Yeah.
are going after them like mad
I think that's
people.
amazing.
I think
Kids
people are going
do
to be
it,
blown
And
away by
they
them. I
beg
really
me,
do.
let's run it one more time. I mean, they're sweating.
That's amazing.
They are working hard for me, and
Yeah.
I'm so proud of them. And I
And
think
you're not having to nag at them.
No.
That's got to be an amazing
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah.
And I think this is probably what we should mention because I did not know this until I looked into some of it, and I may have some of the statistics wrong because one of the or some of the facts wrong. One of the shows we do here, a sister show of Derek and Jess, is Derek and George. And George Larson, for those of you who are in the Lunt area, you all know George Larson. But George actually played Bert
Right.
on stage
Many years ago.
here, and it was It was either the first.
1980 is
Yeah.
what Jeannie said last night.
So 33.
It was one of the
34,
first.
5.
It was because Jeff
first.
Church directed it, and Jeff had to write
Right.
Travelers, PL Travelers, and get permission because she was not granting permission. And somehow this 15-year-old, you
Yeah.
know, or I mean, he's probably 18 or so
Yeah.
there, you know, got permission to do it. Amazing.
Picket Wire did it now. And so I was talking to George about being Bert. And of course, what Mary Poppins, because you're now Disney in the Cameron McIntosh presentation of it, is a little bit different than what went on at the Picket Wire. So for those of you who don't know, Cameron McIntosh, the one who brought Les Mis to the screen, the one who brought Les Mis, I think, to the West End, basically the king of the West End, Cameron McIntosh. And so this is going to be exciting. I was looking through some of the songs. I have to say, this isn't, well, I don't know, because I don't do theater, but Jacob brought home his book, and you see the music in the end, and you see the lines, and you think to yourself, my gosh, this is actually a production here. This is huge. Do you find it hard to find kids who grasp that? Or do they get it? Are they growing up by knowing, okay, this is a big deal that we're doing here. This is a big production. I'm here to do the work. Or is it hard wrangling second graders or whatever? Is that tough having all those kids and then trying to come up with this production of this year, Mary Poppins?
I don't think that I have approached this one any different than I have any in the past. I think they're all big productions, or I would hope that I am expressing that to every kid. So whether they're doing a one act or they're doing this full blown, there's dedication, you have memorization, there's deadlines, there's all of this that has to go into the production of that. So I don't think it's any different just because it's
Well,
Mary
and don't you
Poppins.
think most of the kids that come for the summer shows really want to be there? It's not
Absolutely.
like I think most of them, at least when Kate was really young, and a lot of the little kids were so
I know
excited.
It's
So
amazing
excited.
because award ceremonies or something like that, even in the production notes, you see this freshman who is doing their first year of high school, and you read their bio, and this is their 10th play, and I'm thinking, my gosh, because they've been
Which even to audition, you get in here, you have to have a monologue, you have to have a resume, you have to have a prepared song. So, and I set that bar.
Yeah,
and
you
it's one of
clearly
those-
have to have passion to
Because
do all that
I was
stuff
getting
for
like,
that.
60, 80 kids,
Yeah.
and that's just too big. And
Right.
so I raised the bar. And I remember talking to somebody because we were working on curriculum, and I said, well, here's what I did. I raised the bar, and you know what? Doggone it, they met it.
They met
Look
it.
at all these kids that came in there with their resumes and their songs
monologues.
prepared.
See,
and
that's
They
amazing.
will do that. Because,
Yeah.
And then, yes, they will do it because they want to be part of it.
Exactly.
And
They
kids
have
that want
passion
to be a
for it.
part of a program,
Work harder.
it's all different. You know, they're there because they love
I
it.
agree with that.
And I've said this to people, and I don't know if this is true, so I don't want to put words in your mouth, so I'll let you put your own words there. Is this your feeder program? I mean, is this, not that it isn't important, not that you're not exposing kids to the world of the arts and the stage and everything, but isn't it the feeder program for the high school?
Absolutely, just
I
like
mean,
Growlers feeds the
exactly.
wrestling. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and some kids stick with it, and some kids
Right.
don't. You know, but they've all at least been exposed to it and have then that appreciation for the arts. And I think any kid, even if you're in one show, you just have that ability then to go out and just be a little more confident
Yeah.
Right.
in yourself, no matter what you're doing.
And so, Jake, you've been Danny in Grease. You've been Oberon.
Oberon in.
You've been Oberon. You were
I
Dragonhead.
was last year for.
Started.
Yeah.
That was the first
Yeah.
children's theater anyway that I did.
You've
and I was
been-
backstage was the dragon.
I don't remember your character's name in
And then there
the
were-
Agatha Christie one.
Philip
Lombard.
Lombard.
Philip Lombard.
That was the very first.
was
very
good.
first school production.
And now you're playing Bert.
Bert.
How does this compare to the other ones that you've been in?
I don't know. This one just seems, for whatever reason, this one seems just a little bit bigger than the other ones. I guess it could be one of those roles that it's just, you know, this is Bert. You know, that one
a big
name,
deal.
that one name thing that it's a big deal. You know, and so I'm doing my best to try and get everything down, get my marks down, and my song and my lines, and just working.
There's
on
something
it.
cool about Bert though too, because he's our
It's
narrator.
just fun.
Right.
It's just
Oh, he is?
He's
Yeah,
He's
there
the
we go.
narrator of the story.
There's
So he
Do you have a
knows
lot
what's
to
going on.
memorize?
There's something more to Bert,
Sort of.
isn't it? I mean,
There's
just-
a little bit
there's-
of
yeah,
magic
there's
with
a
Bert.
little bit of
Really,
magic
that's-
with Bert.
That's
There
what's
is.
fun
Really
about
cool.
it.
And
Yeah.
he's all these different jobs. You
didn't
know, he's
know
a jack
that.
of all
Reaver and
trades.
a-
You know, so there's just
chimney
some
sweep
magic
and-
about him.
Yeah, just as there's that magic about Mary Poppins where you're looking at him and say, okay,
there's a
you-
story there.
Yeah, that Bert, something's
Does
going
this show
on with
have
Bert.
where Mary Poppins pulls the stuff out of her bag?
Yes.
It
So
does.
Yes, we
are
got
you
magic.
going to leave that?
Yes.
Are you going to
There's
leave that to the
there's-
viewers if you want to see how
there's
she
some
gets all that
magical
stuff out of the
things
bag?
There's
happening.
also, I've talked to a number of people who have asked me, and I said, you know what, we're going to have Kelly Jo on, we're going to find out. We don't know. I don't know if you want to give it away. I don't know if there is anything to give away. But people are asking me, will Mary Poppins fly?
The actress will not fly.
Okay, the actress will not
You know,
fly.
and I had looked into doing Peter Pan a while back, and they'll have companies will come in with rigging to help you, and that's like $5,000.
I was going to say that's a
If you do
that's
it
a
yourself,
big
they'll come in and
price.
teach you, and then you do it. $7,000 if they keep their people. You know, so it's
Yeah.
expensive.
That's
Yeah.
very expensive. I
And-
mean, for a high school program,
Yeah.
that's expensive.
That's your,
And
2 years budget.
we were looking into
jeez.
doing the trying to find a really cool way because there's a song where Bert does some magical stuff in the Broadway version, and he walks on the wall. He walks upside
Yes,
down.
that's what you were telling
We're
me.
trying to figure out some way to do that. So
So we're going to work in some,
We'll work in some
magic
magical
in there,
things.
but
Okay. Well, we want to make sure that we tell everybody when it's going to be.
it opens June 24th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, so it runs for 4 days at 7 p.m., and tickets are $10. All the actors, we have a big contest. We have a part of our celebration at the end is a pool party, and we do ticket prize giveaways and all this sort of stuff. So kids will have tickets. They'll be available at the door. So they can call the box office to reserve their tickets.
Yeah.
So anyway.
And I didn't let Jess know this, but when the tickets come out, Derek and Jess, we're going to get 5 tickets and we're going to give them away. Nice. So here's how you do it. You can win yourself, and probably what we'll do is we'll get them for different nights. So what's the best? How should we give them away?
They have to write into us
Okay.
and
Email us. And you can do that at, what is it?
We-
dnjnest@gmail.com.
Yes.
That's what it is. D&J. We'll put it on the Facebook. We'll put the rules on there. We're giving away 5 tickets to Mary Poppins. You have to go see it.
and we'll do it to the first 5 people that email us a mom's or dad's tip, or just I don't know, if they're a younger viewer, they could, I don't know, give us an idea for a what the heck.
There you go. Anything that you can do on Facebook, we'll give you the rules, but anything you can give us either on Facebook or you can email us, dnjnest@gmail.com.
To win your tickets for Mary
To win your tickets for Mary
Spectacular
Poppins.
show.
It's going to be fantastic.
Super.
It's going to be super.
Super.
It is. Because I think most people,
perfect.
if they haven't seen Mary Poppins, they know who Mary Poppins is.
Did you know my mom still to this day knows how to say it backwards? Because
Really?
35 years ago,
Philocripus,
she had to.
That's weird.
She had to say that.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to keep going on with Mary Poppins, and we're going to keep going on with the Children's Theater of La Junta. We're going to have Kelly Jo doing some Pictionary, and we're going to see if Jacob and Jess
wins.
Yeah, we're going to put them on. We're going to have them competing against one another, and it should be funny.
I'll win.
Really? You think so?
We'll see. We'll see how it
Throw
goes.
down.
And we'll
Do you
have
like
my.
Pictionary?
Yes. I
Okay,
I love Pictionary.
there you go. So we want you to stay with us. We're talking with Kelly Jo Smith, with Jacob Hutchison, who plays Bert. Kelly Jo is the director, the head honcho, the big cheese, the big chief. Also in our town, at least this year, the Wicked Witch. The Wicked
I like
Witch.
calling her Meryl. I'm just going to call her Meryl.
That's exactly right. Stay with us. On the other side of this break, we're going to have What the Heck, as well as Jess's mom's tip, as well as Jess in the Trenches.
Deep in the trenches.
Deep in the trenches. Stay with us. You're listening and watching Derek and Jess and the Family Nest. We'll be right. Welcome back to Derek and Jess.
And the Family Nest.
There you go. See, I got it in. I want to apologize to Jess.
You got me off.
I stepped on her line.
Straight up just
Stepped on her line.
I did.
gave me the boot.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. On What the Heck, we do a What the Heck every week, and sometimes it's games, sometimes this one is What the Heck are you drawing? And it's basically Pictionary. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have Kelly Jo come up, and she's going to draw out the last, there's been 2000 to 2013. We pulled one out that we didn't think you could draw.
Are they all musicals or are they dramas
I
as
don't
well?
know.
Oh.
Are they all
you've done-
musicals?
No, not all of them. There's one year we didn't do.
Yeah.
We did two.
Okay.
So it's going to be Jess against Jacob. She's just going to pull one out and then draw it, and either Jess or Jacob is going to try and get it. Now, here's the thing that I want to, you don't have to know the production, because I think there's a couple productions in there that you guys won't know what the production was or what it was about. That doesn't matter, but I think Kelly Jo's going to be able to draw.
So just guess what she's drawing.
Yes. I will give you an extra point if you can tell me the year that the Children's Theater of La Junta put on this production. I'm going to start you off with one apiece. 2015, Mary Poppins.
Do we get a point minus if we say a year and it's like way off? Okay.
No, we're not
So
going
we
to
can
take
just
that.
draw it
No,
up.
no,
1907.
Yeah, no, we're not going to do
Yes.
that. And we're going to go off our earpieces, and we're going to try and stay on. Kelly Jo will go off of her mic. She's going to go off of her earpiece. So Jimbo, the sound will go wherever it goes.
Wherever the sound.
Wherever the go. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. All right, I'm going to hold it like this so that the screen can still see it. You have your and you can draw however you want. Jacob can see over your shoulders.
Oh, you can.
I'm going to pick one right now. Don't look, Jess. I see you looking over
I
there.
am not cheating.
There's
Point
the
for
one.
me.
There's the one that it is. Draw however you want. Both of you can see. Here we go. Children's Theater of La Junta. Go. Jess against
Okay.
Jay.
Oh,
Bird. Second. Oh man. I'm just trying to think
You
of all
guys
the
know
shows.
this one. You know this production. You absolutely know it. You've seen it. Both of you have seen it. I know that you have. Kelly Jo directed
Tarzan.
this
I
one.
don't know. I just said something.
What do we got going there? See, that's exactly what I would have drawn too. I don't know why you're not getting that.
Because we don't know what it is.
Well, it's not a teapot. What do you think it is?
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
Why would that work with Beauty and the Beast? We're way off.
Oh, Aladdin.
There we go.
Because you said teapot.
It's not a teapot. Okay, Aladdin. Do you have? Do you know what year?
I want to say
And I remember. remember the year? Do you remember the year?
I want because I do remember watching this and it was very good. I want to say 2000 because Alex Saunier was the genie.
Okay.
And so that
2008.
means Steph
2000
was no. I want to say 2009.
Bingo, 2009. Jacob has 2 points. Okay, here we go. We're going to go with the next one.
Lame.
Here we go. Now, this is one that I do not know at all, but I believe you will be able to draw. Obviously, you know it because you directed it. I don't think either
cheater.
one of you know what this is.
Okay.
So don't be trying to think. Just go by what Kelly Jo draws.
Okay.
All right? Here we go. Ready? Go. Children's Theater of La Junta. Now, Kelly
Sounds
Jo,
like-
as you draw, do you remember this production?
Mm-hmm.
And so this is a story about...
It's a biblical story.
It's a Oh, okay. I got it. I did not
Sounds
know
like
that.
water.
It is a biblical
cool.
story.
Cool.
There you go. That's part of it.
Okay.
Now
Well, you got that part.
begin thinking biblical. Now begin thinking biblical. Think
Man.
biblical
Burning bush.
biblical stories.
Moses.
No, but I'm going to give you
I
a
was
little
gonna
bit
say
of
cool
hint
and
as
Luke.
Kelly Jo is.
Cool.
Be thinking about.
Jail?
Jail. Moses
No.
in jail. Cool.
Kind of-
Moses is in jail.
No, get off. Moses is no good. Think about like 3 people, and a story about 3 people. They got really cool
Bethlehem?
names,
No.
They got-
Shadrach,
there you
Meshach,
go.
and Abednego.
and they were in.
Oh dang. Furnace.
Okay, put those together.
Hot furnace.
Cool
Cool
furnace.
house furnace. Cool furnace.
Furnace
cool.
I will allow you to make a symbol on that if you want to. You can make just a symbol.
Cool
for
cat in the furnace. No. No.
Cat in the
Cat
furnace.
in the furnace.
Just, it's a very short word. Cool.
In and out.
Cool.
In, out.
You
Cool.
cool.
No. Cool.
It's a real short word.
In the furnace. Cool in the furnace?
Cool in the furnace. There you go. Cool in the furnace. Do you remember what year
Kelly
that
Jo's
was?
like, come on. Oh,
Did we put that
gosh.
down? Do you remember what cool in the furnace was? Give me
I
a
don't think
year.
it was before. I think it was before I even moved back here.
Cool in the furnace.
2005.
2001. One of the very first ones that was that one of the very first ones that you did?
That was a good
Second
drawing,
one.
though.
That was
That's
good.
hard.
Okay, so it's 2-1.
Wait, why is it 2-1? He got
Jacob
11.
got 2009. He got that, and you didn't. Ooh, this one's going to be a
That's
good
fine.
one. I believe that both of you will know. Can you draw that one?
I think so.
Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. I believe both of you will know.
Cat?
Lion.
Lion King.
Witch in the Wardrobe.
No.
Not Lion King.
Jess was on
This is
at the
closer.
beginning.
Ooh.
Cat. Okay.
There you go. And it's not obviously Cats, because that's a much too big of a Broadway
Cat on a Hot
show.
Tin Roof. Cat.
No.
That's one. I don't think you ever did that.
Just cats?
Now remember, keep in
No.
mind a children's theater
Yeah.
type of thing. Think Disney.
No, this is just like a
Family?
picture.
Little cats?
Oh shoot. What is
New York?
I got it, but I can't think of it.
What kind of?
Oh.
What kind? Think
Shoot,
Disney, right? Kelly Jo,
yeah,
Disney, right?
Yeah.
We're gone blank on the Disney.
But I know it's in my.
The Aristocats?
There you go!
That's what
Boom! The
I'm just gonna-
Aristocats. We got to.
see it.
Okay.
Crisco.
Can you give me
Sounds like
the
Crisco.
year? If you give me the
The
year, you
Aristocats.
go in.
I'm
You
pretty sure that was also before we came. Or, I'm going to say 2005.
2008.
Really?
That was the
2008.
year we moved back.
We're gonna put Kelly Jo. Do you remember who played? I don't know if there's a lead. Do you remember the lead of the Aristocats?
That was in my mind. I
Leslie
couldn't think of
Peacock
it.
was.
Leslie
She was
Peacock.
she was there. She was white, right?
Here we
Yeah.
go. We've got one left because it's tied 2-2. This one, we've got one left.
gotta
Let's
get 'em.
see. Let me get.
That's really good for that. I mean, I would just do a cat. How do you make it like?
She had pearls.
She did
I
have
like this
pearls.
one.
Okay.
You got that one? Okay, you guys will know this one, both probably from the drawing and from just knowing it, maybe. This one, winner takes all on this one.
Oh.
Here we go, Children's Theater of La Junta, Kelly Jo Smith, also the Wicked Witch. I don't think she's a Wicked Witch, she's just a
Palm tree.
witch.
Uh,
A palm tree? I don't think that's probably what it is.
South Pacific.
Oh, did you guys ever do South
No,
Pacific?
but-
South Pacific the musical.
Yeah. South Pacific is a musical, isn't it?
Like,
Here
I
we
have
go.
one in mind, but I don't know if it's right.
Jungle Book.
Oh,
Jungle Book right there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you know the year?
I was thinking Jungle Book.
You were
'Cause I
thinking
watched
Jungle
it and
Book?
Really good.
Jungle Book. Do you have a year? Do you have a year?
2007.
2007.
2007.
2007. Very, very good.
That's
So,
totally a good guess. I'm like, dude,
2009.
I'm missed every year.
so
Jacob, I won.
you did.
Dang it.
So here's the thing.
Shucks
You've
for
been
you.
doing this now. This is your 15th year. Jacob, could you pop up there real quick? I forgot my little thing right over. No, the mouse right over there. 15 years of children's theater of La Junta.
She's amazing. She's a wonderful director.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And it's just amazing. And we wish you all the best of luck with Mary
Thank you.
Poppins.
It's going to be spectacular.
It is.
It is.
Remember, go
It is going to be.
to all the summer musicals.
Yeah, go to all of them. Time now for Jess's mom's tip.
Yes.
This is going to be fantastic. This is
great
a
mom's
great
tip.
one and timely. So Jimbo,
is
go ahead and spin up Jess's mom's tip. A little jingle. I don't know which one it is. Is it? I like
It is
this.
the pirate one.
It is the pirate one.
Are you having trouble with your little scallywags? They're giving you a hard time, trying to make you walk the plank at home. Well, you don't want that. So pay heed and listen to Jess's mom's tips.
That so well.
Terry West, my brother-in-law, does a fantastic pirate. Jess's mom's tip. Jess, hit it.
It's that time of year where we need sunscreen and bug spray. And right now, in the valley at least, we are in need of a good bug spray. As a mom, I have always hated having to use bug spray on my young children because you either hear it can cause cancer or it has a certain percentage of whatever that is harmful and it shouldn't be used, or the smell is horrible. And you have it all over your children's clothes and in their hair, and only a bath will get that smell off, right? Well, finally, a few days ago, I was given a homemade mosquito repellent recipe that was circulating on Facebook, and it is amazing. Truly, I've used it every single day.
Have you?
I generally don't get excited about this stuff, but oh gosh, I seriously love it. Not only are all the ingredients household items, but they are all safe for kids, and it doesn't smell. Moms, it doesn't smell.
It doesn't smell?
I literally sprayed my kids from head to toe, and my husband, and not only did they not get bitten, unlike the day before I got this recipe, but they weren't sticky or smelly, and I wasn't worried about my 2-year-old rubbing her eyes. It's a win-win. So get a pen and paper, nesters, and I shall give you the recipe.
Okay, let's see. What is this, like
So you get a
whiskey?
one
No.
16-ounce bottle,
Okay.
88 cents at Walmart, only in the cleaning supplies aisle, because in the bath beauty supply area it's only 9-ounce bottle.
Okay.
And in the the garden it's 32 ounces. So
Okay.
just go to the cleaning aisle, 16-ounce spray bottle, use 15 drops of lavender oil.
Yeah, but who has lavender oil?
A lot of people do, and you can find it, I believe,
Where
at
can you
Walmart
find
now.
it? Can you?
I think they are
You can
still.
order it.
Can you? Okay.
You can order it by a lot of people. Actually, if you're wanting it, you can order lavender oil from me.
Oh, this is a setup.
No, it's not.
Oh,
I
okay.
actually
Keep going.
wasn't-
I
Anyway,
didn't, all right. I didn't know.
4 tablespoons of vanilla extract, a 4th cup of lemon juice, and after you pour these 3 ingredients in the bottle, fill the rest of it up with water and shake, and it will last forever. It's amazing. I seriously love it.
And so,
Be merry and go on your way.
does it? Obviously, the overriding smell then is what? The lavender or the vanilla?
I think it's all because the stuff in my book for my doTERRA oils. Lavender helps bug bites and stuff, but I think it's the vanilla extract that really repels the mosquitoes.
Okay, I'm going to say this and I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say it.
If you're going to offend me, just don't say
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to say something.
First time.
it. I know,
Christine
right?
has been talking about it. Everybody, and it's a great mom's tip because everybody's talking about the mosquitoes now.
Well, because of
they're
all the
They're
rain
just
and
going to be,
moisture.
yeah, it's just going to be horrible. Have any of you ever, and if this is offensive, I don't know if it's offensive or not, but it's called Mexican vanilla. Have you ever heard of Mexican vanilla?
heard of that.
Evidently, there is a vanilla that you can buy down in Mexico, and people bring it back, and it is the thing.
For
That is
repelling
the
mosquitoes?
jam.
But if you can't go to Mexico, do this.
Just do this even if you can go to Mexico.
Wait, I mean,
It's
which is
okay.
easier?
I know.
Yeah.
This one, seriously, guys,
Probably go to
it's
Mexico.
amazing.
That's a
I
great
loved
tip,
it. I loved it.
and it's a very timely tip right
And
now.
it lasts for, they say, 4 to 5 hours, and then just reapply.
That's a great tip because it's gonna. The bugs are already. The mosquitoes are bad already. They're
Bad news
everywhere. You know, just as an aside, I'm just going to say this because we mentioned it in church today, praying for Texas, how much rain Texas. Do you know that they have gotten 365 trillion gallons of water?
Texas has?
365 trillion gallons of water. That is amazing. So, yeah, do this. It's a great tip. Jess's mom's tip. Remember, if you've got a tip,
Yeah, send it to me. I would love to hear other moms' tips.
absolutely. But we're going to get real quickly into a new segment that we started last week that I absolutely love. It's called Jess in the Trenches. And if you can look behind there on the screen, there she is with her little babies there. Jess in the Trenches.
And I'm deep. I'm always deep in the trenches, people.
Last week was the great story about who did it. Which one did it?
Of course, the baby did it.
Chloe-
My other two don't poop in hampers.
Chloe pooped in the hamper.
Chloe just dropped it.
That was a
Drawers.
great story.
I found it. 30 minutes I was searching the house, Kelly Jo. 30 minutes.
It was there.
So we've got a Jess in the Trenches. We always like to end the show on a little lighthearted thing,
Yes.
away from the bad mosquitoes, into the story of Jess in the Trenches.
Okay, so this is my little kid's kitchen table
Uh-huh. Yep.
before
And this is before kids,
kids.
and then we're going to go to the after
Now,
kids.
and the picture doesn't do justice because
Yeah.
you can't see what that is, but
Yeah. We'll get it there. See if it moves. Is it going to move, Jimbo? Or are we time lagged behind?
there we go.
There it is.
After kids.
Okay.
Now you can't see as much, and this is on a good day because I was thinking I would like to show people what it actually looks like after kids.
Uh-huh.
But as you can see, there's a bunch of this. Now, I had actually picked up the plates. One was over there, so that was good. Chloe decided to chuck it. And then there's a bunch of food on the floor. It literally takes me about 15 minutes every day to clean up after each meal.
Okay, so let's hit the other before kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think it's either closer of the table.
This one is closer.
Look how
Okay.
clean that is.
Very clean.
That's
and that's what I
fantastic.
do after every meal.
And then
I clean.
after the kids get a hold of it, and so they sit around, right? Is that what happens?
And as you can see, there's chunks. In this corner, I actually found blueberries smeared up the side of the wall, so that was good. And this honestly is probably one of the cleanest it's ever looked after kids, but it's whenever I was thinking I should take a picture. I normally don't take pictures of my table.
So you're going to tell us a story.
Yes, and I'm going to do an imitation of my husband.
Or
That's
accent,
solid.
yeah.
And my baby
Solid.
daughter, who is 2, Chloe, who is what we're going to be
So
talking
here we
about.
go.
Okay. My husband says to me, Kate and Kira ate all their food and are asking for cherries. Is that okay? I say, they ate everything, even their carrots? Joe says, yes.
Is your husband
And
a
I-
surfer?
And I say, exhausted, nothing is on the floor. He replies, not from them. Of course not from them. I'm well aware of my 2-year-old at the table. Chloe is generally the mess maker. Well, I'm counting this meal as a win anyway because I had given them all carrots, peaches, ham, multigrain biscuits, and some cheese. I had literally served them all the major food groups and they ate it. Yay me. Small victory. Small victory. And then I look over at Chloe. Oh, sweet, adorable Chloe. Sweet, adorable Chloe.
Yeah, let's see.
Which we're gonna get a picture of.
There she
This
is,
one.
right there.
Sweet,
Cutie.
adorable Chloe.
Yep.
Do not let
There she is.
Okay, so this adorable little thing was saying, cherries, cherries, cherries. I say, Chloe, your sisters ate all their food and that is why they got cherries. If you want cherries, you have to eat all your carrots and ham. Chloe then takes both of her hands and literally shoves everything into her mouth. We say, Chloe, no small bites, Chloe. And after chewing for what appeared to be 1 second, she dribbles everything out of her mouth in slow motion onto the table. And once her mouth is empty and the table has all her chewed up food spit upon it, she took her hand while still eye contact with us and wiped everything to the floor. And after doing this, she said, sweetly, of course, I'm done. Cherries?
Oh, no.
And that is Jess deep in the trenches.
Oh, no.
My husband thought it was hilarious. I did not. She is so smart, though, that she literally thought as long as she put the food in her mouth and then just kept looking at us, dribbled it all out, and then swiped it on the floor.
Yep.
If she said all done and there's no food, she was going to get cherries.
Yep.
No.
So here's, Kelly Jo, here's what you have to look forward to. Kate will be in 2 years. Kira will be in 3 years.
For what?
Until they get to second grade.
Oh, gotcha.
And Chloe will be a little while, but the trainer girls
sweet,
are coming.
Though. They are dramatic.
They're
They're sweet, though. Kate has very good... Not so well in the.
What's your word that you're gonna pick?
She has
come up
good
with a word.
diction
Okay.
for a little 5-year-old. Her rhythm needs a bit of work. Kira, on the other hand, has great rhythm, but never really talks. And then Chloe is just crazy.
Kelly,
She's just crazy.
Kelly Jo can whip him into shape, and that's the
As
thing.
long as they're not eating, we're good.
That's right.
Oh, and it was
Cherries.
nasty. It would ruin your appetite.
This generation or this age group, this is their last one. They go on, and
out of here.
that's what you do, and it's absolutely fantastic. It is one of the pearls of our town, is this children's theater of La Junta. And you had said before you took it over, it was the La Junta
Jeff
Children's
Church.
Theater. And Christine remembers being in it, and I remember being in Alaska, and that was one of the greatest things that I got. I was on a remote tour. We had just gotten married 8 months, and I got sent on a remote tour to Alaska. And Christine sent me a copy of the play, and it was Dick Whittington and his cat.
Yes, that's a good one.
And I watched that thing literally every day for it got me through being on a remote in Alaska. It is absolutely
I think arts are
something.
so important.
Yep, they are.
I think they're sometimes a little under.
Yeah.
You know.
So from Derek and Jess, we can tell you how much we thank you for putting
Thank you
in
for having
your
me,
time.
for us.
Yes.
Mary Poppins, again, the dates?
The 24th. It opens the 24th of June.
Which is a
24th
Wednesday.
Four days.
It's going to blow your mind.
Yeah,
will.
it is going to blow your
You'll be
mind.
amazed.
It's going to be fantastic. Go to Derek and Jess's Facebook.
We'll
Win
put everything on
yourself.
there.
We'll put everything on there. Win yourself some free tickets. Go there, support the arts, and then
And
in
see
about
how hard the kids have been working.
absolutely, and then in about a month, go and buy your tickets to Into the Woods.
And then you'll get to see the director turn witchy.
Yes, absolutely. So for everybody here at Derek and Jess and the Family Nest, thank you guys so much
you.
for being here.
Thank you.
Go see Mary Poppins, Children's Theater of La Junta. For Jimbo, for myself, for Jake, for Kelly Jo and Jess, and everybody here at The Road Less Traveled, we want to thank you for watching Derek and Jess.
And the family nest.
God bless.